welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to do my November wrap-up, so I wanted to share with you the books I read this month. So I will start off with the one I finished early this month, and that's A Court of Wings and Ruin by xmas. I started this series in September of this year, so with the first one, A Court of Thorns and Roses, the second one, A Court of Mist and Fury, and then I ended with this one, A Court of Wings and Ruin. I liked this book very much, but I loved the second book a bit more than this one. So in this one you get a lot of background story on all the characters, and it's filled with adventure and action. It was a really thrilling story until the end, and I wouldn't mind rereading the entire series again. Okay, so secondly, I started this one, Caravel by Stephanie Gaber. This is a debut novel from this writer, and it was very, very good. In the beginning, I thought it a bit slow because you got a lot of world building because it's an entire new world you have to discover. But the characters were fun to get to know, and starting halfway through the book, you don't know what is real anymore, and you have to figure it out together with the main character, which I thought was very exciting. I haven't really read anything like this where you have to discover what is real and what is of the game. So for both these novels there are reviews on my blog, so if you want to check them out, link is in the description down below. And then currently I'm reading An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. This one has a lot of similarities with Court of Thorns and Roses. Both of the books start with a young girl who did something wrong to a fairy. For this one, it's Isabel, a paintress who paints a royal fairy with human sorrow in his eyes, which is seen as a weakness in the fairy courts. So he will take her to the Autumn Lands to stand trial for her betrayal. So this one is also a debut novel for this writer, and it's starting a little bit slow, just as Caravel, but I'm excited to know how everything will play out between the characters. I just hope it isn't too similar to A Court of Thorns and Roses, because I just read the whole series and it would spoil the book a bit for me if it's too similar, and I don't want it to be spoiled, but because I waited so long for this book, and I just hope it will live up to expectations. So that were my books for this month. I didn't read a whole lot of them because Caravel was giving me a hard time in the beginning of the book, but the ending made everything good. So I hope the same for The Enchantment of Ravens, which is also very slow in the beginning because of the world building. Aside from all the reading, there were also a lot of new releases this month, starting with the new cover reveal for the fourth book in the Red Queen series. So for those who don't know, the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard, it consists of 3 books at the moment. So the first one is Red Queen, the second one Glass Sword, and the third one that came out this year, King's Cage. So all of the books consist of the same layout. They all have a crown on them with silver and red blood dripping from it. It's because of the society that is divided by silvers and red. So people with silver blood and special abilities, and the commoners who have red blood and don't have abilities. So all of the books have the same layout, and the fourth one follows through. So it also has a crown on it with blood dripping from it, and it is dark blue. And why do I mention the color of this book? Because if you see the books like this, you have the white one, the first one, then a lighter blue, a darker blue, and the fourth and last one will be a very dark navy color. So I think it's cool that all the covers and the color of the covers are similar in some ways. It makes for a good series and it looks great on your shelves. Secondly, we got a new title reveal from the xmas book. So it will be a novella for the Court of Thorns and Roses series. The novella will start a few months after everything that has happened in A Court of Wings and Ruin. The book itself will be called A Court of Frost and Starlight, and I was very excited when I saw that title reveal, because just over a month ago I started my YouTube channel and my blog, and it is called The City of Starlight, named after the city Velaris in the Night Court. So the city is nicknamed City of Starlight. That is where I got the title for this channel from, and it is very exciting to see that she still holds true to that city and that nickname for her next book in this series. And for the last reveal, we got a sneak peek at the sequel for this one, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. So I don't really know if there will be a book or a screenplay like this one, but the second movie will be called Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. So we will follow the story of Albus Dumbledore and Grindelwald. So I'm very excited to see this one, because in the 7th Harry Potter book there has been some background story on it. I'm looking forward to see it on the big screen. So the movie will come out at the end of November 2018. So it's a long wait, but I hope we will be rewarded for it. As soon as they release something about a new screenplay, I will be sure to post on it on my blog. So there are blog posts on all 3 of these releases on my blog. So if you want to check them out or have a little bit more information about them, you can always go and check them out on my blog. Link is in the description, as well as the 2 reviews, so for Caravel and for A Court of Wings and Ruin. I will also have a review up for An Enchantment of Phrases as soon as I finish it. So that was it for this video. I won't be posting in a while because I have to work more hours than usual in the bookshop because of the holidays that are coming up. But I will stay active on my blog and on my Instagram, so if you want to follow me there, everything is in the description. I am planning to do 12 days of Christmas. So for those who don't know what 12 days of Christmas means, it's basically that you post 1 video every day leading up to Christmas. So it starts from the 13th of December until the 24th. So I'm going to try to do 12 videos on 12 days for you guys. I hope you will enjoy them, and I'll see you next time.